Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to another episode of Nat Peeps, and I am your host, Supreme Black. To continue our series on origins of the Constitution, we're going to take it up to 1775 when the Revolutionary War began. And one of the causes or main reasons for the Revolutionary War for the colonists against Britain or England were that the colonies were using their or had their own money system. They were using their own money, their own currency, which was called the pence, paper dollar. And the reason for the war also that King George III didn't like that. He didn't like the fact that these people were independent and doing their own thing. So he levied taxes and improper taxes and stuff like that upon them, and even forced them to borrow money from him or from them, and putting interest with that, immediately putting debt and putting the colonies in debt. So that's one of the main focus we need to really look at and see, and what it's really worth, because they were funding the war, meaning Britain was funding the war to hold or enslave the colonists, and the colonists was fighting to win their independence, but had to buy ammunitions from them. So they were funding them and fighting all at the same time. It's chess, not checkers. And to keep it moving on, something else that I wanted to touch on was moving up to 1932. Louis McFadden gave a 25-minute speech in the House on the impeachment of Federal Reserve Board and bankers, and that was a great deal. And he had a lot of people backing him too, and unfortunately, some things happened. He was killed, and that's unfortunate. But he was a voice. And he was really fighting to keep that dollar away. He didn't want that. He didn't want the bankers. He didn't want the banks to supply the notes. He wanted the government notes. He didn't really. He wanted the government to supply, our government to supply, not individual bankers, international bankers, mind you. And that's what we just want to basically keep hitting on. We're just going to keep pushing that out there because we're seekers of facts and support peace, not nothing that's going to endanger us as a people. Because in actuality, no one really wants to speak about the natives. Nobody want to talk about the natives. But yeah, we can say they had it hard and they are still surviving, but they're surviving. We are them. We are the Americans. We are Native Americans. We are. That's in us. We all are one. And that's why I say from the sun, because everything comes from the sun. We all are one. But there are evil powers out there, negative beings, don't want to see us apart. They don't want to see us together. They don't want to see us having that joy that humanity brings. They want us to be social in a society. It's hard. That's what it is. Plain and simple. You want it out, that's what we're going to give it. We're going to give it out. That's what it is. It is what it is. But we will survive. We will survive, y'all. Stay tuned.